Hello everyone. In this video, I would like to announce that I am officially acknowledging that I am no longer the best audiophile YouTuber. Over the years, a lot of Critical, Zero Views, Honest Audiophile, etc. fans have lost their minds over my rise to a fan base because they are completely clueless about what is really going on. The reason I was able to get over 7,000 subscribers with these extremely low effort and low production quality videos is because I was able to recognize a gap in the YouTube audio reviewer space where people like Critical and Zero Views did not have any actual education in audio and could not actually speak with real authority on these matters for that reason. So I essentially took it upon myself to do my research and learn how things really work. And at a certain point, Scientific Audiophile came along, and I was one of the first people to recognize this channel as being extremely funny, and quickly he became my favorite audiophile YouTuber. And now he has like 12,000 plus subscribers. His videos are really high quality, really great editing. The acting is phenomenal too at times. And like, honestly, if I were to just subscribe to one audiophile YouTuber, it would be the Scientific Audiophile. His videos are so accurate. He really, I feel like, is able to call out the misinformation. He is quite a bit older than me, and I think with his age comes experience and talking to people and dealing with people, and really he's done an amazing job destroying terrible reviewers, especially over these DACs and amps. While I don't think he has the same necessarily technical knowledge in every aspect of audio as me, he definitely has a significant amount of technical knowledge, especially compared to Critical, Zero Views, and these kinds of people. And when it comes to YouTube videos about audio, it's of course not necessarily all about just pure science, because at the end of the day, YouTube videos are largely for entertainment, and I really do believe that Scientific Audiophile makes more entertaining videos than mine, and they are largely factual, mostly factual. And man, what an amazing channel. I was recently watching his latest video, YouTube multi-reaction video. I mean, this guy is just a genius at content creation, and these videos are just unbelievable. And if you have to subscribe to any audio YouTube channel besides myself, I feel like this is probably the only one worth subscribing to. I mean, so I guess to give a little bit of a backstory, my real interest in audio largely came from, as a young child, I would watch movies like Interstellar at an IMAX theater and be blown away and really understand how big of an impact the sound quality made on the experience. And then I would essentially or eventually try out different audio gear based on the marketing from companies like, oh my god, this DAC has 4 chips instead of 1, and it sounds better for that reason. Then I would believe that nonsense. And eventually, as I got older and got more educated, I realized most of these things were not true, and I stumbled across Hi-Fi ASMR's channel, or Novrot C Description's channel, and he was talking about amplitude response. But even then, it was pretty obvious that he had no real education in audio either, so that really did open up a huge market segment for making YouTube videos. And it was my drive to essentially get better at that aspect that led me to where I am today, that is studying audio at Stanford University. And you know, while Scientific Audiophile might not necessarily study the math of audio as much as me, I truly believe he is one of, if not the best people on this platform to at least convey the truth to his audience. And he has the money such that he does not need to be subservient to these companies. I also never felt like I had to be subservient to these companies. A lot of people were like, sure, you know, if you were more nice to companies, you would get more products sent to you. And then I would like wonder why these people feel the need to be subservient to these companies when, okay, so essentially their logic is that they need to be nice to these companies to get products sent to them. Well, what about going to a school like Stanford to study audio science instead? But this is not something that crosses the minds of most people because they're not really interested in putting in the effort to learn how things really work. They just want to make videos, get a paycheck, and they want to take the easy route. But I mean, honestly, look up the salaries for acoustic engineers for top companies in the Bay Area like Apple, Meta, Google, and they're exceeding $200,000 a year total compensation starting out. So you can just go the pure technical route and make audio something that is your career. But the whole YouTube reviewer hi-fi thing doesn't really make sense because hi-fi is not even like a real industry, as someone in my second to last video pointed out. Like, other industries, like for example computer monitors, have product differentiation in the form of OLED, QD OLED, LCD, mini LED, but it really is not the case in audio. You just want the playback devices to be as accurate as possible, to faithfully reproduce the coloration in the music itself. I cringe every time people say, oh, this DAC or this headphone has timbre. DACs in headphones do not have timbre. These people do not know anything about music, let alone audio equipment. Instruments have different timbres, and when you play different notes on different instruments, they can have different timbres. I mean, this is literally what timbre is. A DAC or a headphone is not an instrument. It's a sound reproduction device. And yeah. So I'm passing the throne to Scientific Audiophile. Thank you for the service you have done, and I hope you continue to make the best YouTube videos for audio.